Okay, so at number 25 we have Ovsky. Ovsky is a house producer I discovered in the middle of 2021, and one thing I love about him is how original he is. His sound design is so creative, and it's nothing I've ever heard before. Number 24, Scar, a lo-fi producer I found on Monster Cat Silk. I've looked into other stuff by Scar, and I think it's really good, so give it a try. Number 23, we have Charlie. So, after Charlie put the Dumu alias on an indefinite hiatus, I am looking forward to see what happens in the future under, well, Charlie. Number 22 is Borucon, which is Ramesses B's new lo-fi alias. He just put out an amazing album, so go check it out. Number 21 is Result, a drum and bass artist from Croatia who I think has been underrated for the last 2 years. So see what you think about him, because I think he's really good. Number 20, we have Alisky. I need more groovy indie pop from the guy. Vocals, harmony, bass, it's all spot on. Number 19, we have Devath, 16-year-old color bass producer who has a very bright future ahead, considering Essence Access was my second favorite song of 2021. Number 18, we have Furlight, a producer that is never afraid to try new things and step out of the comfort zone. Hybrid Trap, Terra featuring vocals, and more. Number 17, Hello World, a creative vocalist and producer who also kind of brings back the old school trap vibes. Number 16, Caswick, a small artist that didn't release much in 2021, but is sitting on a lot of potentially astounding releases for 2022. Number 15, A Cloudy Sky, an artist who continues to push boundaries in genres. Number 14, we have The Brig, a highly underrated dubstep producer who needs 100 times more recognition. Number 13, Starseed, dynamic duo who've released on numerous labels such as Ophelia, NCS, Night Mode, etc. Number 12, Aimless, a dubstep producer I discovered in 2017 with the shocking track Dreams. I enjoyed his work on Interval Audio in 2021. Number 11, Skygate. From a San Holo flip to a Proximity EP, Skygate is one of the best. Number 10, Caster, a heavy bass artist that has a lot of bass heads hyped. Caster recently dropped a solo release on Monster Cat, and it slaps. Number 9 is Sixth Sense. Sixth Sense is a color bass artist who proves with their music that less is more. Number 8, dltzk, the artist that introduced me to Dariacore, and I've never looked back. Number 7, Neat, underrated artist who's gone from Form to Equity to Bitbird in a year. Number 6, Tsunami. She has brought the old school future bass vibe back. Number 5, Wales. This guy can do anything at this point. Dubstep, melodic dubstep, brostep, Briddim trap, hybrid trap, future bass, and even more. Number 4, Convexity. Convexity has really brought me a lot of joy with their music, and Novatone, of course. It's just been so good this year. Especially the obscure genre challenge that they did in the beginning of 2022. Number 3, PLEEG. PLEEG went from 0 with the Rushdown EP to 100 with the Never Say Die EP, and that panning is something else. Number 2, qwaston. Creativity, diversity, experimentality, and uniqueness. The ideas break the mold in qwaston's music. Before we get to number 1, I'd like to take a moment to give a shout out to some honorable mentions. So for our honorable mentions, I have chosen Disharmonic, Caden, Bosquet, Siren Seal, Carry You, Kanan, Laws, Subshock and Evangelos, Noir, Fancy Monster, and last but not least, Hughes. Now at the number 1 spot, we have Euphorian. From the moment I heard Healing, I knew Euphorian was special. Affirmations was showcasing sound design, Mentality was focused on the bass heavy vibe, and Joywave was just a hyper banger. Euphoria never stops, the creative flow keeps going, and that is why Euphorian is my number 1 artist.